So, Teofimo Lopez was back in action Saturday night against Pedro Campa, and he took his ass out in the 7th round. Yeah, he's calling it the take back. Or is it the takeover? Either way, I'm going to discuss that and more right now. Roll the intro. Alright guys, welcome back to Championship Rounds. It's your boy Marcel Pierre back with another one. Yes, this is the Champ Chat 11. As always guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. Trying to get to that 300 mark, again, to repeat what I said last time. Leonidas and the Brave 300. Yeah, trying to get to that level. Anyways, yeah, comment, let me know what you think about all this. Like, share, subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a drop. Alright, I'm going to get right into this. Alright, the 4 kings of the lightweight division, which has been compared to the 4 horsemen of years past. Yes, the 4 horsemen being Sugar Ray Leonard, Hands of Stone Roberto Duran, Tommy Hitman Hearns, and of course Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Who are the 4 kings of the lightweight division? Okay, we got Devin the Dream Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, and Gervonta Tank Davis. Alright, well they don't even compare. Two of the major points that separate the two is the 4 horsemen all fought each other. None of these guys have fought each other at lightweight. Hell, 2 of them aren't even in the division, and we'll get to that. But all of them fought each other. What's the other distinguishment? Yeah, Marcel, all of them were world champions. All of them. Only 2 of the 4 kings have been world champions, being Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. Alright, so, lightweight division. Like I said, the 4 kings, 2 of them aren't even in the lightweight division anymore because they don't want to fight the best boxer in the division, in my opinion, Devin the Dream Haney, and again, I'll get to that. But yes, 2 of them are in the light welterweight division or the junior welterweight division. It's been called both. And I know some of you guys out there are like, oh, well, they are technically still in the division. They're in the super lightweight division. No! They're in the light welterweight division, the junior welterweight division, 140, not at 135. And the 2 that I'm talking about is Teofimo Lopez, whom, yes, took out Campa at 140. Also a weight class that Ryan Garcia says that he's fighting at, and he's not going back to 135, where Haney and Davis, reside, if you will. So, who is Pedro Campa?
La Roca is your nickname. Punching power is what you bring inside the ring. Do you think that you can damage Teofimo or possibly even knock him out Saturday night?
La Roca es tu apodo. Tienes un gran punch, estás muy fuerte. ¿Tú crees que con tu fuerza le puedes pegar a Teofimo e incluso noquearlo?
Podemos hacer cosas interesantes arriba del ring. Primeramente, creo que vengo por la victoria. A como el lugar me la quiero llevar para México, para mi gente de Guaymas y de Sonora.
First of all, I think anything can happen, but the main thing is victory. So I'm going to take that victory however I could take it, and I'm going to take it to Guaymas and all my people in Sonora.
Campa's fought primarily his entire career in Mexico. What do you expect from him Saturday night after reviewing tape?
I don't really watch too much tape of these fighters. I let my coach, my head coach, Teofimo Lopez Sr., watch it. I trust him and his abilities. I mean, when it comes to it, he has that Mexican style of boxing, aggressive. He's going to come out there. This is going to be an all-out war. This is going to be a fight. And I'm very excited about that, man. I love competition. I love what's in front of me. The bigger the level, the bigger the devil. But my God is greater. So it's all about just staying focused on that part. Man, I think everybody tuning in, for real. Man, I bring something to everything. I bring something to the table that not a lot of fighters bring. And that's entertainment.
A guy who had over 20 fights and only 1 loss. A guy that was tailor-made for Teofimo Lopez, whom in my opinion looked vulnerable in the fight. Yeah, I don't think Campa put him in any real danger, but somebody with more of a heartbeat, more of a pulse, would have definitely put Teofimo Lopez into some real trouble. And I know Teofimo's been off for a while. He's not been in the ring for quite some time now. So this was a good comeback fight for him to get his bearings back, for him to get his feet back under him. He grades it a B+. Okay? Now he's calling out Josh Taylor. He's calling out Josh Taylor. I'm gonna close with Josh Taylor. But Oscar De La Hoya was in attendance, and they caught up with him. They say, "Hey, Oscar, what are you doing here?" You know what I mean? He's like, "Well, I'm looking at Teofimo Lopez as a potential opponent for Ryan Garcia." Well, Teofimo wants the belts. He wants the belts. Ryan Garcia, he ain't got no belts. He doesn't have any titles.
I told y'all, though, don't call this a comeback. This is the takeover.
All right, now 140 pounds is different than 135. Describe that difference and who you want next.
Like I said, look, we've been at 135 for about 9 years. It was killing my body since I was a teenage kid, man. Look, I just turned 25, and we want Josh Taylor. We want these guys. We want Prograis. We want say Pedro. We want all the belts. That's really who we want. We want to become a 2-time undisputed world champion.
You also invited Oscar De La Hoya to be here ringside. He represents Ryan Garcia. Is that a fight that you see in your future?
Listen, if Josh Taylor is too busy with his wedding and there's nobody else around because the WBA belt is taken and the WBC is gonna be fought against say Pedro and Prograis, then so fucking be it. Ooh. I'll take all them boys and take their whole dreams away. I'm here to be their nightmare. Baby, I'm ready to eat all these boys. They all man-made. Teofimo is self-made. They can never make another one.
Not one. So the belts you see draped on his shoulders and on his waist are fake. Fake as fuck. Faker than the belts that were put on Teofimo Lopez after the fight Saturday night. Fake as fuck. Faker than the regular belt that is draped on the shoulder of Gervonta Tank Davis, but you get it. The belts are fucking fake. Who's got the real belts? Sorry. Devin Haney and Josh fucking Taylor. Let's start with Devin Haney.
I am entertainment.
Thank you guys.
What are your thoughts on Haney Cambosis Part 2?
You know what I love is that a lot of you guys are under their payroll, and really it's just amazing. It amuses me. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to go and hustle somewhere else.
Thank you guys.
But thank you guys.
Thank you, Gio.
Hey, thank you. I loved it.
Yes, Devin Haney got the belts. Okay, circle back. This show's about Teofimo Lopez. So let's start with Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo shocked the world, beat Vasily Lomachenko, was a unified lightweight champion, went in there in his first title defense and gave the belts to George Kambosos, the pride of fucking New Zealand. Or not New Zealand, Australia, I'm sorry. And I think he's got Italian roots as well. Either way, after that, Kambosos was viewed as the weakest guy in the division, and whoever he fought, he was given the belts to. That was the narrative, and that narrative showed to be true as Devin Haney went down under and came back to the States with gold and diamonds and rubies. Yeah, the belts and the title of being the undisputed lightweight champion. Yeah, he's got all the belts, every damn one of them. WBA, WBO, IBF, and WBC. And the ring. He's got all the damn belts, Devin Haney. Well, Josh Taylor here at light welterweight, where Teofimo just fought and defeated Campa. Yeah, he's the man here, and he held all those belts that I just cataloged, every damn one of them. Well, let's see here. Well, he's only listed as the WBO and the IBF and the ring champion, Marcel. Why doesn't he have the WBA and the WBC anymore? Let's see. All right, so the WBC he relinquished because he's wanting to do the rematch with the guy he just split decision and also was undefeated before they fought. 2 undefeated fighters. They're going to do the rematch. So he says, well, I don't want the WBC anymore. Well, what happened to the WBA? Oh, well, there's a wedding coming up, so I don't want that anymore. So those 2 belts are vacant. You know, Regis Prograis and this other guys are fighting for that belt. Okay, they're going to fight for those belts. But Josh Taylor's the man, and he held all those damn belts. And he gave 2 of them back. So Teofimo's calling him out because the Scot is looking like he's ripe for the picking off. You know what I mean? Teofimo wants to be the 2-time undisputed champion. And what better way to kickstart that by taking 3 belts, if you count the ring title as one, I do, because it's kind of the lineal title, off of Josh Taylor. It's doable. It's very doable. Josh Taylor's a good fighter. Is he Teofimo Lopez? I don't know. But Teofimo's going to have to bring his A game to take out a fighter that still has that aura of invincibility because he's not been defeated professionally.
I got one. Hey, great stoppage. Tell me about the knockdown. Walk me through what happened there.
I just had to calm down, really pick my shots. I started seeing that, even though the pressure's coming and stuff like that, you got to calm the storm. Matter of fact, I am the storm. So it's all about just switching it up. It's been a while, you know what I'm saying? It's been a while. In all honesty, though, I had to remind myself that I'm going to be okay in there. My last fight, I nearly died. You guys don't know that feeling, you know what I'm saying? And to go back to something that almost killed you, it can mess with you. And I was just there in the back before everything, and I was just telling myself, I'm going to be okay. God is in my corner. God is always there. I didn't come this far to just come this far. And that's really the mindset. The magnitude of all this is great and all. However, I can't be Teofimo without God. Yeah, you guys don't know what it is. You guys don't know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys see it from the outside perspective, but when you're out there, you're taking the shots, and you got somebody that's coming at you. You got to use your lungs again. When you blew up your lungs in the last fight, and that's pressure. That's a lot of pressure. And pressure, it's against all odds at that moment. And a lot of people don't really tap into that, and I don't care if they say it's excuses. I didn't know kids with asthma is an excuse. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about just really taking it from this point forward, focusing on what's next for me in December. We're going to be fighting again, December 10th. Maybe Madison Square Garden, maybe at the O2 Arena against Josh Taylor. Who knows?
Is that what you would want next? The winner of Pro Grace and Pedro or Josh Taylor? Or do you feel like...
Yeah, I want to shoot for the titles. You know what I'm saying? Having these guys like Barboza, Ryan Garcia, and all these other guys, it's just getting in my way of becoming a 2-time undisputed world champion. I know I could do it within the next year.
Would you still want the Garcia?
Absolutely. But however, it's like, what does Ryan bring other than the fans? I understand you guys say it's going to be a lot of money and stuff like that, but y'all don't see my mindset. The money's always going to take care of itself, guys. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that. I know where I'm headed. I'm headed to the castle, man. I'm headed to the castle.
And Devin Haney, he gets the belts off of George Kambosos. They're doing the rematch. I don't know why, because the first fight was one-sided as fuck. And nobody in their right mind is picking Kambosos to win unless they're just a mark for George Kambosos, ferocious, whatever. He's not winning that. It wasn't close. It's not going to be close. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets taken out in the rematch for trying to make it more of a fight and putting himself out there to get finished. But yeah, nobody's clamoring to see that fight again. My point being is, yes, Ryan Garcia don't want to come back to the division. Teofimo's leaving the division. That's 2 of your kings. You got Devin Haney, and who else left? Who else? Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis. Are they going to do that fight? I don't know. Is Tank going to fight Ryan? I don't know. It's boxing. It's fucking boxing. You got Shakur Stevenson coming up from super featherweight soon after his next title defense. Another reason why these fighters are tucking tail and finding different routes so they don't have to fight these guys. That's the problem with boxing. 4 Horsemen were great because they fought each other. Yes, they took L's to one another, but they were in the ring making epic fucking outings, epic fights. These guys talk about fighting. No contracts have been signed. It's not happening. You got to show me. Again, Teofimo Lopez back to his winning ways, albeit at 140. Who does he get next? Who does he fight next? Well, whoever it is, I'll be here to cover it. Again, guys, let me know what you think about his victory. Let me know what you think about the landscape of things around the light welterweight into the, the lightweight title pictures. And I'll be back for the next one. So, yeah, until next time, stay frosty.